In this episode, we take an epic bus ride all the way to Mysore, which is famed for its palaces and heritage structures. We explore the local market, join in on a marathon 12-hour group tour, and explore all of what Mysore has to offer. We found the public bus from Ooty to Mysore. It costs 153 rupees each and should take about 4 hours. And it's not too busy at the moment, so fingers crossed it stays like this.
That was one windy road. Very scenic.
We made it to Mysore and the bus ride was absolutely, what we call it? It was really good. We've had a lot of bus rides in India and it was definitely up there as one of the better ones.
It was a tale of 3 bus rides. The first third was all the mountains, including an amazing descent. The second third was 2 tiger reserves where we saw deer and monkeys and no tigers, well maybe, but we won't write home about that one. And then the third one was all big straight roads.
Our bus took us by the palace and it looks like it's going to be awesome to explore. But right now we're just going to find a hotel through all the crowds. We made it to Mysore and of course the first thing we saw on the map was the market. So even though it's pretty late, we're going to go and check it out and see what we can find. Wandering the market and found these tiny little pineapples. They smell super ripe, so hopefully it's going to be delicious. This was 20 rupees. We found a little hole-in-the-wall place that was cooking super fresh dosas. So we ordered one, 35 rupees from masala dosa, which is a crispy dosa that is filled with delicious potato curry. Really, really good. So today we are doing something that we don't normally do. Normally when we come into a town, we check it out for half a day or so, decide what we want to go and have a look at, and then spend a lot of time looking at those things. But in this town, there was a lot of things that are quite a long way outside the town, sort of between 10 and 20 k's away, and not all in the one area. So what we've actually done is book ourselves on a tour that goes from 8:30 in the morning to 9 p.m. at night. So that's an awfully long day. We're seeing this as an opportunity to go and see a whole lot of places in one day and get them ticked off our list of things to see. It's only 250 rupees, which is not very much at all, so we're sort of seeing it as a giant taxi service to take us around to the different places. So you know all those tour buses and groups we try to avoid? Today, we are one. It's got to be a good way to see everything really quickly, and from there we can decide what we want to go back and see in more detail in the next few days. Our first stop is
the Jagnamohan Palace, which is an old Maharaja palace that's now an art gallery. However, unfortunately, the interior is closed for renovations. Right, well, this is a bit of an adventure. So far, it's been an hour and 45 minutes since we've been picked up. We've been to one tourist attraction that was closed, so we can take some photos of the outside. And now we found ourselves in a shop where we've been told we'll be spending the next 25 to 30 minutes. So far one item of about 14 has been ticked off. Because they picked us up so early, we haven't had breakfast. We're going to go try and find some food, and then hopefully it's back on the bus and off to the zoo.
we found a little cart that was selling some delicious fresh food. Elle's got a giant plate of food. It's the biggest idlis we've ever seen. They look delicious. Tasty?
Yeah, really tasty.
We made it into the zoo.
Yeah, it's beautiful, lovely and green, quite busy, but and I've checked, it's one of the best zoos in Asia. We are at the top of Chamundi Hill, one of the 8 most sacred hills in South India. It was a mammoth bus haul to get up here. There is a 1,000 step pilgrimage, but luckily we are not doing that today. So up here is meant to be a massive temple, well, a big temple. We haven't seen it yet. We're going to go find it and see what it's all about.
Did you go? Hello.
So we've just dropped a little bit down Chamundi Hill on the way to Nandi, the big bull, and behind me you can see Mysore in all its splendor. Hot. Ooh, it's hot.
We are here at the Big Bull, which is a really, really big bull.
Mandatory lunch stop on our incredible 12-hour tour of Mysore. We're having South Indian thalis, everything you'd expect, 100 rupees, looks tasty.
Our next stop of the day is the Palace, which is the #1 attraction in Mysore. Unfortunately, we've only got 60 minutes, so we're going to see as much as we can.
How cool are these Mysore Palace lion sculptures? Yes, it's really beautiful in there. It's quite crowded, but it's laid out in such a way that you can certainly get round. This is St. Philomena Church in downtown Mysore. It's Roman Catholic and it's quite stunning, if a little grey.
जाएगा ये तो टीपू सुल्तान उनका बाप नवाब हैदर अली खान उनका जमाने.
We've just been to visit Ranganthaswarmy Temple. Unfortunately, you can't take cameras inside, but you can have them out here. It was really, really interesting. You have to take my word for it. Some serious gates there. We have made it to our final stop on our epic 12-hour tour.
These are the Brindavan Gardens and they are beautiful, packed full of domestic tourists at the base of the enormous KRS Dam.
Check out the size of this dam wall. We understand on the other side of this is a huge dam that's 2.5 kilometres long. I am not normally one for heavily manicured gardens, but these are pretty impressive.
Oh,
12-hour tour.
Oh, yeah, it's hard work. I'm a little bit disappointed it's missed a couple of the attractions, mainly because, you know, everyone took a little bit longer at everything, but for the cost, an incredible way to see a really big set of attractions in a day at low cost.
What's our slight problem today?
Yeah, we are an attraction at the zoo.
Who would have thought?
That is the problem.
We can't get more than about 20 metres without people asking us for selfies, which
Yeah.
is sweet, but
They're not taking photos of animals, but they're taking photos of these ones.